There is nothing right with the South African educational system. It teaches our children absolutely nothing. Our children are not taught to be thinkers, innovators. Rather, they are being educated to become good workers. Adding to that problem is that the African family structure is broken. Now, the children come from one broken structure into another. As a result, putting the lives of teachers at risk. In this channel, we have identified a solution, PASETA, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture, as one of the solutions to fight against the weak educational system that South Africa have. Let's speak about the African educational system compared to other countries and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Black Heart, the Hustle Continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Shongwane Zinjiva Sono. And we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we're speaking about the educational system. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going nowhere as Africans if we don't change this educational system. We have to have serious talks about this weak educational system that we are giving our children. Weaker than all the other continents, Africa has got a basic educational system that teaches our children absolutely nothing. Now, there is a video in South Africa that's making rounds right now, trending actually. And it's a teacher fighting with a learner. Usually these fights are one-sided. It's either the learner is beating up the teacher or the teacher is beating up the learner. It's nothing new in South Africa. In fact, in South Africa, these type of scenarios don't shock us anymore. We see it in our communities. We see it at schools. We see it at work. People have lost respect. Ubuntu is no longer there. What is the problem actually? So this teacher is been seen fighting with this young fella, very young fella, even with body structure wise, it's a young boy. The teacher also himself not a fully grown adult in terms of body structure, height, muscle, weight, and everything. They are fighting, pushing each other, in the presence of other learners. If you guys have not seen this video I'm talking about, let me just play this news bulletin that speaks exactly about it.
When a teacher suffers such humiliation, because that's what it is, he is now dealing with the reality of going back to that class and possibly being confronted with the same student. Why shouldn't that child be expelled from school for conducting themselves in that manner?
Yeah, it sounds easy to say expel. At the end of the day, the Constitution says that the learner has a right to education. So we expel a learner, but you still have a responsibility as a department to find another school for that child. So are you saying this child must go bully the other kids somewhere else?
Okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Not a nice video to watch. Like I said, in South Africa, we are so sick that this does not shock us anymore. Actually, yesterday, I was in a SGB meeting or induction because I was elected as the deputy president of the SGB for my son's school. And So we went for induction and training and all of that yesterday. And the last presenter was speaking about misconduct and expulsion of children, violence, and all of that. And what they said shocked me. What primary, I'm talking about primary children because my child is in primary. What primary children do in terms of sexual misconduct, weapons brought to school, the language used, the physical attack, not only to other learners but to teachers as well. It shocked me. It shocked me because for some of us this is not normal, and South Africa is trying to normalize this rubbish. If you don't make an example with someone's child, someone else's child is going to do exactly the same. The pride and dignity of this teacher is completely out of the window. Because we as men work with hierarchy, and respect is the currency that men trade in. Men don't need anything else. Give a man respect, you are done. The female learners will not respect this teacher anymore because he's weak. He has shown to be weak, beaten up by another learner. The male students will also not respect the teacher. Another one will feel like, if Tsepo could beat him, I can also beat him. The dignity is completely gone. You know, as a teacher, you want by all means to avoid physical confrontation with your learners. You are trying to avoid exactly this. Now, we might not know how this thing escalated to, how it started and escalated to physical violence, but for me, it's like the educational system is completely broken. And I want to start, before speaking about the educational system, I want to start speaking about the house of African people, the family structure. Completely. My child, my goodness, will never dream of doing something like this. And my boy he is a smaller nyana little boxer because his father is a boxer, so he loves boxing also. So I teach him boxing, teach him boxing here and there, try to make him know how to defend himself. But with that comes a lot of discipline, teaching to say you don't start fights, you protect yourself, but you avoid fighting by all means. You don't throw the first punch. You don't disrespect younger students, learners than you. You don't disrespect older learners than you. You fear and respect your teachers. Whether they are wrong or right, come to me as your father. Talk to me. I will take it up with whoever. You are not a bully. I'm not teaching you boxing so that you can go and fight other children. It does not. And my child so far has made his father proud. But many young men don't even know their father. They grew up with their mother, where the reaction of anger that most women have is screaming and yelling and whatever. So the men don't know how to take that. Men are physical, confrontational animals. That is how we are wired. It's just how we are wired. You scream at me, I scream at you, you scream, you disrespect me, I hit you, you hit me, problem solved. Women can speak and speak and speak. They express themselves with voice because they don't have the physical muscles to do that. And when you see a woman doing that, you must just know it's abnormal. When I see a woman trying to fight another man, it's abnormal. That's why we say protect women, because women, we see them as a weaker vessel physically, not emotionally or spiritually, but physically they are a weaker vessel compared to men. But we don't teach our children anything these days. At home, we don't have these talks. The Department of Education has to take this scenario, spread it in all classes, all schools around the country, and make it an educational case study for future references. The school governing bodies, us, the code of conduct, and everything needs to change to protect the teachers and the learners. For me, you can't say a child has got a right to education when that child is now not a child anymore. They are a criminal now. They are a criminal now. If a child um, physically assault another learner, physically assault another teacher, they are no longer a child. They have crossed that line. It's like a criminal. When a criminal points a gun at a policeman, he's no longer a criminal. He's wishing for his death. Whether he points the gun to a policeman or to and shoots another human being and whatever, you have nullified your human rights. They are gone. We have to deal with you. Because the question is then, if this child is allowed back at the school, how is the concentration level of that teacher going to be? You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? It's very heartbreaking. So change does not come one by one. Me and you might think, listen, I'm training my child boxing and discipline at home, reading and whatever. When your child is met with other children and they're in a group, they will overpower your child in terms of thinking, because you are not the only one that's parenting your child. Your friends are parenting him also with peer pressure. That's why we say change comes with a collective, a group. We want these children to be in one place, all of them. Then we can educate them. Then we can change their mindset in a group. Alone, it does not work. It's the same thing that goes for Africa countries fixing their problems. And each country say, no, we will fix our own problems. No, it doesn't work like that. Together as Africa, united, we can do better. Separated, divided, we are conquered easily by these European countries. Easily. I'm not here to speak about that. So let's speak about Paseta. You guys know Paseta by now. If you don't, I'll just give you a brief introduction or just info session about Paseta. Gentlemen, Paseta is a dream given to me after some fasting that I do every year. I start the year with fasting for 12 days, no eating, drinking water only. And I pray for my personal things to say, the God that I pray for must protect me in terms of what is going to happen this year. I take it each day, I take it as a month, and I fast to say, day 1, I pray for January, day 2, I pray for February, day 10, I pray for October, day 11, I pray for, and on November, day 12, I pray for December, and then I close the prayer. And during that prayer, I had a vision to say, let's build a school. Whew! I've never been scared of a vision like that in my life. Usually the visions are small, like let's start a business, let's buy a new house, let's buy, small things, and that are very personal in terms of personal gain, direct things. Let's lose weight, let's eat healthier, whatever it is. Let's read more books, those type of things. Let's communicate better with our families and all of that. We try. But this time around, through my fasting, God said, listen, a school, Africans need to have an African orientated school that is deliberate about African children. Woo! Went days fighting this thing, finally announced it on the channel, did not get a name. We wrestled and tussled and finally got to the name Paseta. I don't know how I got to that name. I don't know. Because I'm a person who's a Pan-Africanist. who strive to become a even better Pan-Africanist. I just said Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology, and Agriculture. That's what we wanted to teach. Okay, I missed history, but history will obviously be one of the subjects that we will teach at Baseta, because history is very important. So then we went to a journey identifying land, identifying people that can donate land to us or sell land to Baseta. That process went smoothly, but then someone advised, no, the first step you should do is register the school and at the Department of Education. Oh, okay, we need to register the school. So I registered then the company. I registered the school as an entity, institution, and then the second step was to go to the Department of Education, where they gave me a big fat um, application form for the school. We filled that application form on the database of the Department of Education. They are helping us in our journey. So the school is registered, SARS compliant and everything. We're busy now with the bank account. And I have to thank Katleho. He's the one that did the beautiful logo that you guys are seeing. Katleho, his cat designs. He's the one that he's one of the followers on the channel, a friend now, becoming a friend now, because we have each other's numbers now. We are talking regularly, or frequently rather, and he designed the logo for us. We are very thankful for him. And I said to my African brothers and sisters, I can absolutely not do this thing alone. I don't have any experience of building a school, of well, I can't say I don't have experience of teaching children. I have experience with that. I've worked in NGOs where I've worked with youth and all of that. So I have experience in that regard. But in terms of qualifications and stuff like that, I don't have. So I reached out to my people on YouTube and said, people, help me. Help me make this dream a reality for the children of our future children. Because the logo of the school, one of the logos that I'm thinking, the slogan, I mean, of the school is plant the seed with the forest in mind. So that's what we are trying to do. The forest is actually Africa, and the seed is the first plant that we're going to plant here in South Africa. There are other Pan-African schools in Kenya, in Ghana, I'm not sure about in Nigeria, but there are online schools and all of that, Pan-African schools, very good ones for that matter. So I asked my African people, because NAMI, I'm busy with other things. I cannot realize this dream alone. My email is stated clear. Right now, what we need is a business plan. We need someone that knows how to draft a business plan. I know how I have drafted the business plan, but they are weak. They don't look nice, because I don't have any expertise of doing that. And we were doing a business plan because we were looking for something looking for funding at NYDA some years ago and stuff like that. So I need someone that can say, King, I can help you with the business plan. Number one. Number two, we need to, because of the physical school is going to come later, we need to do online lecturing. So we need people that can teach about history, about agriculture, about technology, so we can have just small sermons online, just a small 30 to 1 hour sermon, so that people can watch and then people can get familiar with the channel. I need someone to say, King, I can teach this subject. I think our future children can benefit from that. You raise your hand up, you send me an email, we talk. Number two, number three, or number four, I don't know where am I. Number four, we need to do a South African tour with the school, meaning every province we need to select 12 to 20 learners, where we're going to hire a community hall, hire someone's house, hire someone's business, and we go there and we take these children and we label them as our seeds and we teach them. I'm talking about children from the ages of 10 years old up to the age of whatever. Understand? But Baseta, I'm looking at Baseta to become a high school, grade 8 to grade 12. But anyway, we will discuss that when we have a full board and everything. We'll talk about that. But I need your help, my African people. I'm very honest about that. Many things, even in my personal life, falls back because of the busyness of life. You know how life is, family, business, gym, and work. A person even having a 9 to 5, that takes a lot. The pressures at work is not even funny. In fact, at work they have discovered my channel, so they are using it as ammunition against me. You know how politicians are, but anyway, it's okay. It's okay. So I need your help in terms of things. Also, on top of that, I need your help in terms of ideas. I saw this video that was trending of a Chinese kindergarten, and I'm like, we wait for our children to become in their teens before we teach them how to cook, how to play serious sports, how to read properly. They say in South Africa, I think grade fives cannot read for understanding, and I believe that. I see with my child how he's struggling to read. And mostly it has to do with us, the parents and the teachers. The type of quality of education our children get is absolutely, you know what I'm saying. So without talking too much, we will get the bank balance. I said I will do it last week. Last week I became busy. In fact, I became busy and sick, so I could not even go anywhere. So this week I'll try. In fact, tomorrow I'll try, or today, as you guys see the video, I'll try to go to the bank, open the bank account, so that because I don't want people sending money to my account. Send money to my account, but when we open an institution, we need to respect the funds of the public, because everything will be audited. So allow me to open the account and then put the account on the screen so that you can make your own contributions to Baseta, the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology, and Agriculture. So that is where we are. We cannot be beaten by Chinese with these children that they are doing. I mean, if I'm in the educational system and I've got power of influence, when I see what those children are doing in kindergarten, for me it will hurt me as someone who is in the educational system, educational department. I will try to influence the district I'm in. I will try to influence the province I'm in. Introduce new things. You understand? So yes, that's what we are doing, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to share with you guys an update about that, because people are saying, King, update us. So that is the update where we are right now. I hope you guys, if you've got any questions, just email me. I will answer all your questions, ladies and gentlemen. Until we meet next time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because we are growing strong each and every day, trying to reach that 30,000 subscribers before the election date. So click the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Leave your thoughts on the comment section. I would like to hear what you guys are saying on the comment section. I've sent t-shirts of Baseta. Quite a few people only got, I think, 2 pictures from the 6 t-shirts I sent. There's some people I owe t-shirts. I think Trinity, Rina, and there's someone I'm forgetting, but I will send in the t-shirts to everyone that I promised free t-shirts. And you guys are also going to get the nice t-shirts once we reach 30,000 subscribers. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.